My name is David Holmes. I'm a middle school teacher in Pasco County, Florida. I just wanted to say that I feel that the budget cuts that are being proposed in the state of Florida will severely impact my students. I know right now it's difficult for a classroom teacher to be able to get the materials that they need, and it's going to be even more difficult if these budget cuts should go through. It's also going to severely impact the after-school activities of my students too. I think the quality of life will certainly be diminished in my community. Education is the basis of our society, and if we take away from education, we're taking away from our society.
Budget cuts are affecting our employees. Our school bus drivers are only part-time employees. They do not get paid all year. And I have talked to women that have pawned their wedding rings to put gas in their tank to come to school. In my particular case, it would be disastrous because not only am I employed by the school system, my wife is employed by Pasco County court system, a government employee. So obviously we both have our insurance that we would lose and our income. And if that's a worst case scenario, but probably what will happen is that we will be working longer hours, perhaps at a job that we find less desirable just because there are budget cuts. I would ask the governor, and not ask, but plead and beg if necessary to look for every surplus, look for every rainy day fund, check every bill or amendment coming for any hidden costs that might be taken out of it, to check to see if perhaps this legislation is immediately needed or can be postponed. And above all, ask is any bill that comes before them or any amendment, is it more important than education or cutting government social services?
If we're forced the budget cuts, I will have to take another job. I might even just step out of the profession because it weighs heavy on everybody. And I've seen the morale be, it's just a negative impact on the morale of all employees at the school, and I don't see that being a positive impact on the students. The students will see it, and it won't be a positive reflection on the profession as a whole. My husband will not see me. I will not see him. The quality of life that I've become accustomed to, which is certainly not, very grandeur or affluent. It's the quality of life that I've become accustomed to. It's definitely going to have a negative impact on that. I'm going to have to cut a lot of things out of what I do.
It's definitely going to have a great impact on what teachers can do in the classroom as well as outside the classroom in the extracurricular activities. The lower level kids who really do benefit more greatly than the kids who have these opportunities in their own homes, it's going to hamstring them from being able to compete in the global economy. If we want a strong economy here in Florida, we have to fund education now. You can't grow the economy by funding education on the cheap because companies will not move into this state.
I do outside maintenance and take care of the land and the buildings at the school. If these budget cuts go through, it will hurt the property of the school. It would downgrade it. It would not look as good. My equipment needs to be fixed. I'll have bad equipment. It'll be a safety issue that I could get hurt, kids could get hurt. You can't fix stuff in the schools. You don't have the money to buy the stuff needed to fix. Then what do? And people could get hurt that way. Kids wouldn't be able to pay the bills, wouldn't be able to eat, as much, or you couldn't buy the things that you need to buy. You'd start losing stuff. You might lose your car, you could lose your home, and then where would you be? It would hurt the community. There'd be, a lot of unemployment. a lot of out of work people stealing, people just breaking into things. It'd have a great effect because everybody has an instinct to survive.
I'm fearful of it. I truly am. We have so many SRP, ESPs that right now cannot make a living. They have 2 jobs. They just have no way of taking care of their families. And now we're looking at these possible budget cuts. And it truly concerns me that these are the individuals that will feel it the most. In the better years of my life, I'm concerned that I'll have nothing left. And there will be no golden years for me or my children. These budget cuts are doing nothing but making it tougher and tougher for us to reach out to the children of our future and give them the education they need. For education is the very basis of human life. And that's what we're talking about here. So Governor, I'm asking you, follow through on your promise to us.
How would it affect me personally? I'm trying to put my child through college right now to give him a better life. If the cuts come in and it affects my salary, that's going to go away. So now my child will not have the education. She will not be able to have the life that I want for her. So it's going to affect, and it's not only me, it's every educator, every employee in this state that's going to affect. From teachers to SRPs to court clerks to police, fire, everybody. So Governor, I always believe in what a person says. When you ran your campaign, you said education was important to you. When you fought for Amendment 1, you said education was important to you. I'm going to give you this phrase. I'm from Missouri. Show me. Help, please.